back.
Yep, there you go.
I got scared. I'm not gonna say it.
Oh,
you got now. You have to.
Hell no.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
no.
I thought for
Set
a
up the
second you
camera
said
and
I got scared of boots. And I was like, oh, that's
Me
unbelievable.
too. I mean,
it's true,
bro,
but
come on.
you don't say
hey,
that.
You gotta come back, and you know I don't even want you to come back.
Boots is overrated.
Whoa.
No, you don't want us to get carried away. You got to see something.
Boots is overrated.
Get the
Whoa.
Get the hell
Sean?
out of town.
Whoa,
You shut your
Shawn.
mouth too over there, B.
Shawn, man.
I think he's the most gifted
That was
fighter
bullshit.
in boxing, but when he's getting caught clean. Even DeLorean we tagged, he's not getting caught here with the shit. He's getting caught on the button, and that is a problem. But I wonder if he was moving in for the kill when he got hit with that, but he might either he's gonna have a Philly chin that's so
hot
good.
right now. I ain't gonna lie.
I can tell you hot. I'm hot. I said it.
I'm shocked the words. I'm shocked those words came out of your mouth.
That's
I know
crazy.
you are. But listen, Boots is overrated, and this is why I say he's
That's
overrated.
crazy.
Everybody is so hyped up on him, but he hasn't been in the ring with any world champions yet.
Well, they
That's
don't
how
want
it
to fight
goes,
him.
Sean.
But,
Huh?
That's how it goes. They got hyped about you guys before you got.
True.
That's boxing.
But I feel like
It's how you build your fighter.
and don't forget that I'm the one that said that, or one of the ones that said this dude is the closest thing we got to Roy Jones. I've said that. I'm on record. I believe that, but at the
How
same
is he not
time,
overrated?
because every name that you throw out and Boots is smashing, Boots is smashed.
Right.
Damn, like let the fight happen and say Boots smashed him, or man, that was a great fight. Boots did well, but don't blatantly Boots will smash everybody in the 147 pound
Boots is
division.
basically what Earl Spence was. Earl was gonna smash you. He's gonna smash everybody.
I wasn't listening to that.
Ooh, what's good, family? So mash the like button, subscribe, and lick off the bell. So we just heard there from your man Shawn, the B-level Porter, airing out Jaron, Boots, and listen, I actually rate Shawn. Yeah, it's a shame Shawn didn't have all this energy. Number one, most recently in the Crawford fight, yeah, when his funny style daddy pulled him out. Where was all this energy? Yeah, why weren't you not rating Crawford when he was on the floor? Get in there, get your ass back in there, is what your pops should have said. Instead, you played it political. Yeah, Shawn B-level Porter didn't show none of this energy when your man the YB's coins was on the line. Do you know what I'm saying? Where was all this nasty energy? Where was all this smoky energy about you don't rate this, you don't rate that? Why didn't you? You know what I'm saying? When you was on the floor before your daddy pulled you out. Yeah, the fight had just started, literally. The fight just started getting interesting and you jumped out. There was no smoke. There was no edgy opinion. Now all of a sudden, you're behind the desk and now you want to talk about edgy opinion, about Jaron this, Jaron that. Listen, I'm not even going to dispute the actual opinion, but damn, this guy, you know what I'm saying? Funny style guy. But listen, like I was saying, number one, where was this energy in the Crawford fight? But number two, in general, throughout his career, throughout Shawn's career, when he actually could influence things, i.e. sell pay-per-views and whatnot, my man weren't, you know what I'm saying? He weren't saying nizzy, was he? I've never heard Shawn Porter say that Errol Spence or Crawford or Keith Once Upon a Time Thurman was overrated. And that's in a way, I don't rate that, you know, I don't rate that. Is it kind of like, now you're at the firing line, now it's safe to speak? I don't respect that. And in a way, I understand now why some of these young fighters don't respect the old heads. Because it's because of this kind of stuff, isn't it? How can you respect this? Yeah, how can you respect an old head saying he don't rate you when, number one, you ain't trying to fight him, innit? If he that sweet, listen, Mr. B-level Porter, if he that sweet, why don't you go and get some? Oops. Yeah? That's the first thing. Go and get some. 100%. Shawn don't want none, does he? Listen, Shawn, we saw how much Shawn didn't want none. He didn't want none of T-Craw. That's what he didn't want. He didn't want no more. His pops pulled him out. So, but listen, putting that to one side, what Shawn Porter said, he weren't actually lying. Even though I've critiqued, and you've heard my critique, he weren't lying. Boots is overhyped in my opinion. I've watched him and he ain't all that. Everyone gassing him. He ain't all that. He reminds me of he heard in the podcast they started talking about, oh, he like our version of Roy Jones. He ain't nothing like Roy Jones. Yeah? Roy Jones, he'd be known as Roy Bums. Yeah. He ain't nothing like Roy Jones. He wish he were Roy Jones. He ain't Roy Jones. I just don't know. He a wannabe looking ass, in my opinion. I don't see the big fascination. I think someone strong and sturdy will walk straight through him. He reminds me a bit like Caleb Plant. I know he's not exactly like Caleb Plant, but yeah, I don't rate it. I think someone strong like Errol Spence or Crawford will cut straight through him like a hot knife through butter. Maybe he's going to grow into his man strength. I don't know. I just don't see enough there. I don't see anything special, put it that way. To me, he looked like a solid, standard kind of guy. But to sit there and say Roy Jones or Floyd Mayweather, I don't see it myself. I know when I see special, and I don't see it in him. Anyway, that's the first part done. The second part, I was minding my business, and 2-2s. Just before I did this video, Jaron, Boots, Ennis, saw Shawn Porter's comments and actually replied to him. Boots said the following: I heard you, Shawn B-Level Porter, said I was overrated. You was just saying I'm ready and too much for these guys, laugh out loud, confused face. And you said you won't fight me. But keep that same energy though. If I'm so overrated, come out of retirement and fight me. Now people retire and I'm overrated. Now this is no word of a lie. I hadn't read his response until just now. And this is exactly what I said. And you can't argue with it. It's funny style. This is the kind of funny style behaviour why the new age dons don't rate the old head cats. Yeah? Because old heads, they be playing these funny games. When they're active, it's a bit like Floyd. To be fair, Floyd hasn't been as bad, but it's the same kind of stuff. When they're active, they ain't say nothing. Yeah? When Floyd was active, he ain't say nothing. Now he gone, oh, Canelo a bum. Yeah, all this kind of stuff. Well, listen, Floyd, if Canelo is that much of a bum, come back and tax that ass. We know you love money. That there would be another $100 million in your bank. Oops. Because Alvarez now is 3-4 times bigger than he was then. Think about it. If Alvarez versus Floyd did 2.2 million back then, it would do 3.5 million now, in my opinion. So Floyd, you can make $150 million. Oh, yeah. Oh, Alvarez was easy work, but not that easy that you don't want to make $200 million in 30 minutes. Yeah, you're gassing, you're capping. He ain't easy work. It's the same principle. And after Shawn's last performance, he shouldn't be calling no one easy work. However, I do admit, like I said, I do respect what Porter's saying. Yeah? People do get too gassed. And end of the day, he need to fight someone. And I'm someone who's very strict. That's why I don't rate. That's why I can't. Even though I believe, or I think Gervonta Tank Davis has the potential to be the bad man, I just can't give him that rating because he hasn't beat one of them guys. Let me give you an example of one of them guys. Haney, Loma, even Tuikafimo. Do you know what I mean? Get one of them cats under your belt and we can then be serious. But all Tank be doing is fighting bums. Now, Jaron Ennis, I'm not sure how old he is. I think he's 26. I don't know. Either way, what's he doing? He's just hanging around in the cut. I think, to be fair, Ennis versus Furman would be perfect now. Push that old ass, you know what I mean? Push that old ass funny style guy's wig back for him. Push Furman's wig back. I think Al Heyman, PBC, should put up the big bread because Furman ain't going to do it for nothing. Furman wants the big payday, so pay Furman handsomely, and then Ennis, if he can, send Furman into retirement. Yeah, send Mr. Once Upon a Time Furman back to where he belongs. Put his funny style ass, you know what I'm saying? Sit his funny style ass down somewhere, 100%. But yeah, listen. This smoke to me is always good. It's always interesting. And I'm glad that Ennis, for me, is on point. This is what he's supposed to say. He's supposed to check Shawn and tell you, listen, old head. Old head, if you want it, your old ass can get it. Do you know what I'm saying? No doubt.